When I first started putting long-form videos out, I hit the same wall you probably have. I'd spend hours combing through a 45-minute interview just looking for moments. I was trying to find those 5-second clips that actually hook people. Or I'd export a bunch of raw clips only to discover they felt completely disjointed. The audio levels were all over the place. Captions didn't match the speaker's energy at all. It was like trying to make a highlights reel with footage shot by different cameramen. That is why repurposing consistency truly matters. When your short-form clips share the same personality and style, your audience recognizes you instantly. It is how creators build followings from just one piece of content. This turns one long video into weeks of engaging posts. The future of content creation isn't random cutting anymore. It is about building a reliable, repeatable pipeline. A pipeline that turns long videos into consistent, ready-to-post shorts. Clips that feel like they belong to the same creator every single time. If you master that pipeline, you will win the next wave of creator growth. But here's the classic problem. Without the right tools, you either spend days editing manually, or you pay an editor tons of money, or you rely on messy, inconsistent automatic clippers that miss all the good parts, or you cycle through 10 different apps hoping one will guess right. That's exactly why I switched to this platform. And I want to walk you through a simple, practical system so you can do the same. Repurpose long videos into consistent short clips that look and feel like one person made them. This isn't just some fluffy tutorial. I am going to show you the whole workflow. We have quick wins if you are in a rush, and deep strategies if you want to scale an entire channel. If you have never done single piece of repurposing work, you'll be set by the end. You will be able to consistently crank out short clips that actually perform well. Most people approach repurposing the completely wrong way. They either just take a long video and chop it up randomly, or they try to recreate the same style for every single clip manually. I used to waste time doing both of those things. I would scrape for good sound bites. I manually added captions to every single one. I tried to line up thumbnails myself, and I still ended up with wildly inconsistent results. But there is absolutely a better path forward. In this guide, I will explain what consistency and repurposing actually means, and why that consistency is incredibly valuable for your brand. You will learn how this technology works under the hood, enough so you can get much better outcomes from your clips. I will show you 3 different ways to generate clips based on your starting point. First, if you have a raw long-form file ready to go. Second, if you already have a few highlight timestamps marked down. Or third, if you are working with an entire batch of videos at once. I will also show you how to keep your unique personality consistent across dozens of clips. Things like consistent captions, thumbnail logic, and recurring hooks are vital. Plus, I will share practical tips I learned from testing the usual suspects in the market. Spoiler alert, some tools do parts of this well, but none stitch everything together like this platform does. If you want to follow along right now, I'll drop a link in the description to try it. Let's start with a quick orientation on why this tool is fundamentally different. Regular editors treat every single clip like a brand new project. You open a long video, hope the highlights magically appear, and then you start editing manually. This system approaches repurposing as a pipeline problem instead. It uses specialized artificial intelligence to detect those attention moments automatically. It creates ready-to-post short clips instantly, and then it helps you schedule and publish them automatically. Think of it like a factory that turns one long video into a whole campaign of shorts. These shorts all have a consistent look, consistent captions, and a consistent posting cadence. Manual editing wastes your precious time and still often produces inconsistent clips. Batch hiring editors can quickly become expensive and slow down your workflow. Most other automated clippers either overslice the content or miss the important context entirely. They create clips that sound like they came from different creators every time. This tool is focused on 3 core things that truly matter for growth. First is auto-editing those potentially viral clips. Second is the ability to auto-schedule your content. And third is a unified content calendar for organization. In plain terms, it finds the best parts of your video automatically. It turns them into shareable clips instantly. It can automatically schedule those clips based on a cadence you set for consistency. And it gives you one central place to organize, tweak, and publish everywhere. Now that you know the core difference, let's put this system into immediate action. There is a quick method for simple, immediate needs, and then 3 powerful methods for professional-level repurposing at scale. If you just want to push content out fast, the QuickClips feature is an absolute lifesaver. You upload your long video and hit auto-detect. The system will immediately spit out a handful of short clips with captions and thumbnails. It is perfect if you need content immediately or want to test which moments resonate first. The catch is this: if you keep iterating on the same generated clip, small details can shift unexpectedly. Captions might change style, or the zoom levels could vary slightly. So for best consistency, always start from your original master upload whenever you create a new scene. That action keeps the look and the audio perfectly consistent across the board. QuickClips is great for sheer speed, but it has limitations for fine-tuning. You might want more control over the cadence or the thumbnail composition. For true pro-level consistency, we need to explore the advanced methods next. Method 1 is auto-detect and polish, best for your long raw interviews or podcasts. Step 1 is simple: upload your entire long video file. Step 2 is letting the AI analyze every second of that content. The AI timestamps attention spikes within the video. It detects sentiment shifts as they happen, and it proactively marks potential hook moments for you. Step 3 is hitting the Create Previews button. You will get multiple clip options with suggested start and end points. There will also be caption drafts and thumbnail suggestions ready for review. Step 4 is picking the best previews and polishing the final details. This is where the platform truly shines for creators. You can tweak the exact captions, adjust in and out points precisely, and select the best thumbnail frame. You even apply your custom brand overlay in seconds flat. Pro tip: be super explicit about what you want the hook to be. Short clips absolutely succeed or fail based on the very first 2 seconds. If the start doesn't hook them, the clip simply won't be watched. Method 2 is for when you already know that perfect moment exists. This is best if you already have a great 20-second highlight identified. You skip the full auto detect and just paste in your timestamps. Then you use the Smart Enhancer feature on that highlight. It automatically generates multiple variations of that single highlight instantly. It creates different crops for TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. It even rewrites the same caption to fit the tone of each specific platform. You can also create ASP thumbnail variations for quick performance testing. Let the system pick the one that historically performs the highest. This method gives you creative control without the massive time sink of manual editing. Method 3 is the big lever for when you create a lot of long-form content. This is the batch processing workflow designed for serious scale. You upload multiple full videos all at the same time. Vizard batch detects potential clips across every single file automatically. Then you use the content calendar to schedule the entire output. You set a specific posting frequency for the system to follow. Vizard will auto-schedule those clips into your calendar while leaving gaps for your manual approval. It can publish directly across all platforms, saving a huge copy-paste headache. For creators managing multiple shows or hosts, this keeps everything perfectly consistent. You can lock down brand presets like font styles and caption formats. Vizard applies those presets uniformly across every single piece of content. That is how you scale a consistent content style without hiring a large team. Now let's talk about the specific settings that make or break your results. There are a few knobs that control AI freedom versus voice preservation. The virality slider is one of the most important controls you have. Think of it like a balance between faithful editing and remix creativity. Set it high if you want to preserve the exact phrasing and original context. Set it lower if you want the AI to aggressively condense and boost emotional peaks. I usually stick around 0.7 to 0.9 for host-driven content. This is because I absolutely do not want the host saying something totally out of context. Another key toggle is the Preserve Context switch. Turn this on if the clip critically depends on a specific setup or visual demo. When it's on, the AI keeps more of the lead-in, so the clip actually makes sense on its own. If it's off, the system might trim the setup and jump straight to the punchline. This is great for quick meme-style clips, but risky for complex tutorials. Prompting also matters significantly here in getting the right result. Always include the host name and the short clip's intent at the beginning of your notes. For example, host, Maya Ramirez, and the intent, hook-driven 15-second TikTok about growth myths. That tells the system exactly what you are looking for and maintains consistent voice. Let me show you some of my favorite hands-on tools inside that save tons of time. First up is the framing editor, which is like a 3-dimensional pose editor for your video. You can choose a base framing for your host and lock that position permanently. Want a mid-shot for LinkedIn and a close-up for TikTok? Create presets. Apply those presets across clips so they always feel like the same creator is talking. Next, the audio enhancer. I cannot stress how important this is. Clean, consistent audio absolutely beats flashy visuals every single time. Use this to normalize volume, reduce that background hum, and even remove filler words automatically. The Caption stylist lets you set one template and forget it. Font, size, background. Vizard applies it consistently across the board. That is how every single clip reads like it came from your established channel. Inpainting for video or localized editing is another massive time saver. Found a weird hand motion or a stray sticker in the background? Fix just that specific spot without re-editing the entire clip whatsoever. It saves time and keeps everything else you like perfectly intact. Yes, you can make clips featuring 2 or more people consistently. If you have a recurring guest, the system treats them as part of your brand identity. This ensures their clips look cohesive across all your different posts. Animation and motion polish adds that cinematic pan or subtle movement. This brings static interviews to life without needing a full After Effects pass. But let's be real about the limitations for a moment. No tool is a complete magic wand for every possible scenario. This is amazing at extracting single-shot moments for cinematic shorts. But if your video needs heavy storyline restructuring, you will still need manual editing. Think multi-step tutorials or demos with on-screen instructions that must be perfect. Ultra-long batch schedules also require a bit of upfront planning too. You don't want to accidentally spam your audience with too many similar clips too fast. That is where the content calendar helps you space things out properly and mix in fresh angles so the feed doesn't get stale. Time for a comparison. Why not just use the older tools you already know? Manual editing in traditional software gives you total control, but it is painfully slow and incredibly expensive when you need to scale repurposing. Hiring human editors works, but it's a recurring cost and a coordination nightmare. Other AI tools sometimes nail one part of the workflow very well. Maybe they do great captions, or maybe they nail the auto-cut detection. But they rarely combine detection, creative variations, scheduling, and a unified calendar. Some competing subscriptions are simply too expensive for the limited features they offer. Others have steep learning curves or require constant manual tweaking to look decent. This platform isn't perfect, but it bundles what creators actually need. Smart clip detection, quick creative variations, and a solid scheduling system are all here. It executes the plan without you having to babysit every single post. Now let me walk you through a full real-world example so this feels concrete. I uploaded a 50-minute founder interview video last week. Vizard analyzed it for attention spikes, sentiment, and all potential hooks. It suggested a total of 18 different clips for me to review. I personally picked 6 clips that had clearly self-contained strong hooks. Then I used the framing presets to make them all feel like they belong to the same series. I applied the audio enhancer to all 6, so the volume levels perfectly matched. Next, I wrote short, platform-specific captions using the rewrite feature. The system conveniently gave me 3 unique versions for every single platform. Finally, I dropped them into the content calendar. I set the posting frequency to 3 times per week automatically, and I let the auto schedule fill up the next 2 weeks of posts. The result was consistent posts and steady engagement for 2 weeks. And critically, I got back hours of my time to focus on new long-form episodes. Here are a few pro tips I learned from doing this way too many times. Use the same intro sound or a 1-second sonic logo every time. It builds instant recognition without becoming annoying to your viewers. Keep your caption style completely locked down. Small visual consistency wins big with the algorithms over time. For interviews, try asking one clear soundbite question per segment. This question type makes the auto-detection process much more reliable for clipping. Always test the thumbnails. The batch variants are faster than just guessing what works. Finally, do not over-automate the posting cadence completely. Leave room for those topical posts you might want to insert manually when necessary. Wrapping this up, if you are serious about consistent short-form output, this system is your answer. You get speed with the QuickClips feature for when you need it now. You get granular control with the manual highlight workflow for precision edits. And you get massive scale with the batch processing and content calendar combination. It is the toolkit I truly wish I had years ago when I started this journey. This allows creators to focus only on what matters, the actual message. Stop wrestling with exports and stop battling inconsistent caption styles. I will drop that link again in the description so you can give it a try yourself. If you are interested, I can show you a walkthrough where we build out a 2-week schedule together. Hit me up and let's make your long videos do the heavy lifting for your entire channel. Let's make your content work smarter, not just harder, starting today.